Today, we are going to be reacting to the desensitized generation. So let's get into it.
Tragedies are things that have happened throughout everyone's lifetime, whether you were born in modern times or getting it directly sent to you
I feel like it's almost every year now, though, honestly.
through your phone from a relative, or in caveman times where you would see your whole village get squad wiped in 0.2
Actually, though,
seconds.
I feel like the worst thing you should have, though, is the news nowadays. Like, I know a lot of people like to watch the news, but it keeps you updated on what you want to, like, see and what's happening during the world. But, like, I feel like it's just sad, bro. Because news make money of just spreading tragedy, so you watch it more. So in the end, they're going to spread more tragedy than something cool happening, which a lot of stuff would happen cool a day, but it's not going to put it in because that's just not what makes money. So they end up just fear-mongering people to watch it, so they get more money in the end. So that's why I stopped watching the news. Sure, like, you're not up to date on most political stuff and wars and stuff like that, but, like, I feel like it's better, honestly.
By a 15-foot saber-toothed tiger and have to survive the next 30 years alone. And as the years have went on and a whole 2 generations have grown up with social media and the internet in front of their faces, slowly over time, we've become more and more desensitized to any public tragic events happening.
Definitely with social media. Instagram, you see public tragedy every time you scroll, basically, if your feed's like that. It's so common.
From a couple of years of no joking time in the public, and if you did, people would make a salty face at you, to now just waiting a couple of days and it ends up being in some brain rot TikTok video.
Hold her down for me.
Did you get my email?
Eli,
Jeff, can I come in?
name 5 kids for me.
5 kids. Jaden Smith.
Move, pussy.
Oh.
Big H. Hobbits are inside.
You serious? What?
We really have reached the point of no matter how crazy an event is.
It could be like, literally, a president could be shot, make a meme out of it in a week. Like, nothing could possibly like, no political thing could happen where people won't make memes of it. It could be the worst tragedy ever, and people will just make memes about it. Like, this one place that kept on getting bombed, go on Instagram memes about it. It's like insanely bad how desensitized that is.
Or how up a situation is. There's gonna be some.
It could be World War III. Every country's involved. There'll be memes about it, basically.
AI edit of it on TikTok.
There already is memes about World War III, like.
Or Twitter within an hour. And this isn't something that happened overnight. It's been a build-up through years of joking on the internet. One of the things that really started it with social media was right after 9/11. Right after 9/11 happened, it was like the world froze for that day. No one knew, not only in America, what the
It's actually how bad it is on Instagram. Definitely what happened 9/11. You go to, there's just memes about it always. Like, you can try to avoid it, but people spam post it so much, it's almost impossible to avoid. It's slowly slowed down, but back in, like, early 2024, it was so popular on Instagram. It's insane.
next, but frankly around the world.
Definitely with Instagram and the censorship, that doesn't exist. Like, if you turn your censorship to, like, basically low, you're seeing people getting hit by cars, getting murdered. It's insane what they let on that platform, honestly.
One of the most powerful countries in the world could face a tragedy like that, then everyone had to wonder if it would happen to them. Man, even with me being in my dad's ball sack at that time, I was contemplating should I even be born. Luckily, I chose to, so you're welcome, y'all, but it was that serious. I remember it like it was yesterday. And at that time, it wasn't common to make jokes about serious things like that, especially in the media.
I would say it only really became common 2022, honestly. When did Queen Elizabeth end up doing it? I would say around 2020. I would say when it was COVID times, people become chronically online and people just spammed censored stuff that should be not allowed on the platform. So I think around COVID.
Or in public. So any TV show or movie that did was facing the wrath of thousands of callers to the television network that aired the show saying to cancel it. Which, looking back on, is funny for one reason, because boomers nowadays will say younger generations are too sensitive and cancel culture was annoying. And yeah, in truth, Gen Z is a little more but if they saw anything that was slightly offensive to them back then, they had the hotline of every major TV network to complain about it and say they were canceling their membership. True, some parents and grandparents back in the 2000s wasn't even letting their kids watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, I think that's insane because, like, the same thing with a lot of shows. Like, if it's not a Christian show, the Christian family won't let it watch it, which I think is insane. Like, way to just get your kid out of the social group. You want them to fit into the school. Let them watch the cartoons. Usually when you're a kid, you talk about what you watch a lot of the time and cool stuff like that, and you talk about cool toys you get. if the brand just isn't Christian, or you're not watching Christian shows and you think it's the devil and you don't let your kid have those, he's gonna have a rough childhood, even to high school. Like, you kind of setting up your son for failure then.
Because they thought it was too demonic. Family Guy was the first show that kind of started doing 9/11 jokes in the mainstream, and so many people hated them for it. There's this one notorious episode where Lois is running to be mayor and makes fun of politicians using it for advantage, which is a classic now.
9/11 was bad.
I agree with that. What are your plans for cleaning up our environment?
9/11.
What about our traffic problem?
9/11.
So you can't be angry at Family Guy. The whole point of the show is to make fun of shit at everything. Like, he makes fun of everything. You can't really be mad at it. He's just making fun of politicians and stuff.
And after shows and media started comfortably doing it, it became normal to make jokes about it online. Honestly, even when I think about it, the amount of people still making jokes about it from the mid-2010s to 2020s was a lot. Like, when the whole generation of Gen Z who wasn't as connected to it compared to other generations saw the memes. I feel that was the start of us being desensitized to tragedies and not caring as much.
Yeah.
And I remember when I started seeing these crazy tragedies and shown to me by people in school, which made me wonder how the f my peers was getting all the I didn't like looking at gore back then, and I still don't to this day. Any edgy person online that says they like looking at gore because it's intriguing low-key scares me. Like, I feel like you got some serial killer tendencies. Like, I'd randomly be at the lunch table and someone would point at their phone being like, "Hey Tommy, come look at this," and it was a whole ass ISIS beheading video of someone. Or it would be some weird sexual video, like 2 girls in 1 cup type of videos. I still don't know where they got these videos.
Actually, like, how do they even find them? Like, your feed has to be a certain level for you to find those type of videos.
And how they had them casually on their phones, because I did not have them. Actually, I know exactly where they got them. Live Leak. I thank the Lord every day that Live Leak does not exist anymore. That website contributed to millions of kids' trauma. It's not like that content is exactly gone though. All kids have to do now is go on Twitter/X and type in what they want to see. I truly think though that time before,
but even Instagram, you have the sensitivity filter off, you're getting so much stuff.
Things started to get more moderated is what contributed to us being so desensitized now. People will say the internet is still unmoderated like that, and you can still find crazy things. Which you can, but it's become less accessible. Like, these companies have faced lawsuits and had to crack down on safety issues and fix these things. One of the main things that set me—
it's never going to be completely gone. There's going to be a way for people to find a way through it, and it's all that complicated stuff.
For making this video recently was Epstein. As most of you know, recently the Department of Justice finally released the majority of the Epstein files they had at hand, being 3 million pages. People are rumoring it's actually not everything and there's more, which I'm 100% sure. There is things they did not release, but this release was honestly more than I thought we'd get. All this in these files basically proved every schizophrenic conspiracy theorist from 10 years ago on the internet right. We're talking sick shit, like obviously world leaders being involved in the crimes and having Epstein trafficking people to them, talks of demonic rituals and literal cannibalism, and the worst thing of all, Epstein gooning to Five Nights at Freddy's kill. This was really sick, dog. He used every which way he can to get off. With the
Bro, I don't know what's with people in that though. Like, it's so common. Like, it's absolutely common. People just mention that 100% of the time. It's like, you're weirdo, bro.
Public finally getting a look into how dark shit gets in these elite circles confirmed by our government. It shocked most people, even on the internet all the time, on how real everything they heard may be going on was. And one of the first things that started happening when the files released was, you guessed it,
everyone just memeing the shit out of it.
But you can't do this to me. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
It's to the point, if you search up Epstein on TikTok, it's nothing but memes and random
Same for Instagram and YouTube, though. They spam that stuff with easy content.
Am I sitting here saying you can't laugh at some brain rot meme of Epstein on TikTok? No, that's up to you. Some of them are funny just because of how ridiculous they're made. But people aren't even taking the severity of this situation at all. Like, I can't blame you.
You gotta feel bad for the future, though. Any politician can be made into AI. I know there's like laws coming out and stuff like that. But will that really stop people? They'll find loopholes in it, and there's gonna have to be more laws about it. We're only just starting AI, so in the end, it's gonna get way worse very quickly.
You just can't laugh at the memes. And in true, my conspiracy theory is that's how the government wants it. There's already theories online that the CIA and government have meme departments now to monitor situations online and soften them. They could very well be
Actually, yeah, they could understand.
involved in making these dumb memes to make you laugh and forget how corrupt things actually are. Really think of it, especially if you live in America. The government lied to your face for the past year saying none of this stuff existed. Only folded when the whole public started rallying against it.
Actually.
Still didn't release it on time required by law. Then released the files randomly, exposing some of the people in the highest positions of government and CEOs. And want us to move on like nothing happened and get back to our daily lives. People have been assuming the
It wouldn't surprise me if politicians are going to do really, really good for the next 3-4 years in government. Like, the government's going to be doing stuff really, really well for the next 3 to 4 years, just so people forget about what's happening here.
these theories for decades, so maybe I thought that's why we would take it more serious. But no one could have ever guessed 10 or 15 years ago someone making a kawaii edit of Epstein on TikTok. The news moves so fast now, people have already moved on. If all of this came out before social media, and especially with a president involved with this person, people would have overthrown the government and stormed
Actually, yeah, they would have 100%.
it by now. And our generation always wants to be empathetic with a person no matter how bad they are, which now has that group of people making
Sad edits of Epstein.
Mr. Epstein, were you sexually abused as a minor? Were you sexually abused as a minor?
Bro, how are you making edits about this? Like, you have to be cooked, bro. This something has to be just watch bait or something. Like, you have to, like, not believe in this, bro. Like, if you believe in this, you're gonna get your mental checked, honestly speaking.
Might as well make a sad edit of Adolf while you're at it. I swear, if y'all around in the 40s, you would have made sad edits of Adolf when he died. Aww. But he was such a good artist and he got rejected. That probably weighed on his conscience so much. One of the reasons I think these meme edits happen, especially for Gen Z, is
it's just watch bait, man. They want to get people to watch, even though how cooked the topic could be. Like, it's not about the edit being good, it's about how stupid of a story they're trying to portray.
The fact that a majority feels so disconnected from the government and aren't even representing the government at all and have no hope, that they don't even care anymore and no won't change, at least for a while.
Yeah.
We're still like a couple of decades away before Gen Z has the full power of government. And we know the government now is hitting their final robbery for boomers before throwing it to the next generation. So a lot of people would just feel cooked and feel they can't change much anyway, so why not make stupid edits of this stuff? AI has only increased it and made it easier to make fun of this stuff. You don't even gotta handcraft the meme, the machine can do it for you. Even with the corruption now, people are making fun of it and don't care. The newest being memes about Netanyahu, with his corruption being so obvious and everyone in the public now knowing. There's an entire trend on TikTok of people trying to summon him to save them.
But it's so cooked. Like, it's just so desensitized. It's insane, man.
Kill this guy, and my life is yours! Netanyahu!
He just ran a red light, I'm pretty sure.
He's driving at 20 miles per hour! Benjamin Netanyahu! Beat this car up, and my life is yours!
Bro, how many views do you think this get? I'm guessing, like, over 100k if I'm being for real, man. I feel like this would be, like, insanely amount, like, millions of views on this short.
Netanyahu! Save us! Netanyahu! Netanyahu! Help me! I'm at 3%!
I actually haven't seen this meme, man. I don't know how people get this. It must be like a TikTok only thing. It's like how Instagram is, how like it has its own like specific memes. Same as TikTok. Shorts are just way behind, so they have no real meme. They're just like years behind on memes. So it's just, I feel like those two have completely different meme type of stuff.
And I can't get to the charger!
This trend coincidentally also started when the US app finally got sold. Take that as you will. I'm just a YouTuber, please don't hurt me. Just like I said with the Epstein memes too, it is one of those things where we aren't taking severity of. Maybe it's because he's such a corrupt person and only someone you would think could exist as a villain in a movie. This is a man though, all memes aside, that was and is complicit in the genocide of a whole ethnic group of people. Trying to still convince the world what we see with our eyes is wrong. Who is directly involved in influencing the most powerful country to do his bidding. All it takes for him is one visit to the White House, sliding Trump 5 to 10 M's, and he'll bomb whatever country he needs to. I low-key ain't ever seen this man stress because he knows no one can touch him. You get even a centimeter close to him and you and your entire family's existence is disappearing like you never existed. Now you got people calling him the big Yahoo to summon him. Just wait, because I guarantee he tries to get involved in the trend. He won't even—
Oh, he will, yeah, 100%. It's good for publicity, and like if they kind of lean into the meme, everybody will forget how corrupt he is, and it'll become more of a meme president.
even know that it's people making fun of him and not laughing with him. And with the Charlie Kirk memes, I called it out last year that people were still going to be doing them in 2026. It's almost ingrained with TikTok memes. You check any comment section and they're still photoshopping his face on people. Ain't no one give a single fuck anymore that they saw a video of him getting—
Bro, yeah, that's the main thing. Like somebody could die, like something bad could happen, or somebody could die. 2 days later, there's memes about it. Everybody's already forgotten it and doesn't really care about it. Like, it's insane.
Slimed out on camera in 4K. It also didn't help Erica Kirk milking his death to oblivion and flexing the merch sale she got after he died.
God, I think we have 50,000 plus hat orders to fulfill. I mean, I'm saying these numbers because it puts into perspective that we're not just sitting and thinking and looking at the wall being like, what do we do? Like that, there is so much to do. You have over 20,000 Amfest registrations.
The more you hear from Erica Kirk, the more you think there's no way she wasn't jumping for joy when she heard the news. We've reached a point where all of these incidents are crossing together and are getting AI mashed together. You'll see edits of Diddy and Epstein together fighting for the #1 predator spot.
I've seen those, man. It's just like a JJK type of fight scene, bro. Why the RAM is not $1,000 for 32 gigabytes, but like people just make them, but people know they'll watch them and enjoy it and comment about it. It's good for publicity. It's good for just making money in the end.
It's of Trump and Netanyahu doing, I don't know really, whatever someone wants. It seems everything is getting more softened and—
There's going to be more laws about AI in general though. Like maybe soon, maybe next year, there's going to be big rules about it.
Palatable to the public. Who knows where this will lead us in a decade or 2 decades.
Actually.
But I hope y'all know the people at the top want it to seem that you can't do anything and to keep making memes about things, assuming you'll move on and leave things like this forever.
Yeah.
Which isn't true. Every generation usually flips something, and I just hope people know it's not all over like they want you to think it is. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time.
Well, that was a W Tommy NFG video. If you like videos, let's leave a like, subscribe, join my Discord server. You can link the videos you want me to watch in there. I'll have it in the description and the comments. So I'll see ya.